What's up, fellas? Before I really get into what just pissed me off watching this game, I got to give some props to Boise. I don't like that fan base. I don't like that team, but 3 straight Mountain West, way to go. Real cool. No, in all fairness, that really is, that's pretty impressive. Shout out to you guys. Now, for the UNLV side of this, what the hell was that? Not even joking. Like, legitimately, I am very pissed off right now. What happened on that field today was not only coaching malpractice that everybody on that coaching staff should be charged with, but it was a lack of effort as a team. Boise State physically dominated everyone at every position. And the thing that really pisses me off is I had to watch that little manlet of a quarterback, Maddox Madison, make our defense bite on every wet fart of a play action pass. He absolutely gashed that secondary like he was playing in the backyard. It is so frustrating to watch this defense just take the field. And after weeks of what I thought was improvement, Paul Gunther has shown that he is not supposed to be a defensive coordinator at any level, including high school. I don't care where he goes on the coaching staff because he's going to be on it next year if we keep Dan Mullen, and that's a whole nother thing. I mean, at this point, what I saw tonight, like I'm a relax because I think I do want to keep him. I ultimately still. What him and Corey Dennis came up with on offense from the play calling standard is remedial. A baby could have called a better game against this Boise State defense. The reason this frustrates me so much is out of the 3 Boise State teams we've played in these championship games, this is by far the worst. The prior 2 would have blown out this Boise State team easily. Hell, let's look at our past Rebel teams. Last year's team would have put 50 on them and held them to 10, but somehow we get a better coach and supposedly better players, which I do think that they're good. I'm not going to blame one player because I think talent-wise, we have talent. But we get embarrassed on national television again. And look, I already know what some people are going to say in the comments or just anywhere. Wow, it's really cool that UNLV is able to really feel like this after a football season. That's never been done before. And I get that because in the grand scheme of things, in our history of being a football team, extended periods of success just haven't come. But I agree with other Rebel fans like Jason Kelly when they say we've seen this done over the past 3 years. We've been getting better. With the ultimate goal was to beat this Boise State team. And this was tailor-made for you. And you can't pull the trigger. It's not acceptable for a team that's trying to take steps in the right direction. A lot of this came down to effort. Effort, coaching, effort on the field. Because what I saw those Boise State players do were go balls out every play, trying to make every stop, not letting anybody get out of arm tackles, just playing fundamental football. Oh, yeah, we got to go back to that too. The one thing we said we could not do at all, we did. Penalties continue to kill this team. 9 penalties for 70 yards. And honestly, they probably could have called more on us. This is one of the few games that Mountain West refs did not ruin. Sure, did Boise get away with some? Yeah, but they're gonna. They're Boise State. That's not an excuse. I hated that Dan Mullen made that excuse for this team. We are better than that. It is what it is, though, when it comes to just performance. We didn't look like the team that should have won this game at any point. This game didn't come down to Jimmy's and Joe's. It came down to coaching. We just got flat out coached, out schemed. Hell, even when it came to time management, Spencer Danielson just dominated Dan Mullen in that aspect. The fact that we didn't have any of our timeouts with 8 minutes to go in the game, when we were trailing most of it, is embarrassing. You see, even decision making. There were a couple moments in this game where, Dan Mullen, who I was hoping would be more aggressive, knowing the first game was a blowout, decided to punt. I don't care what the loss looks like. 7-point loss counts the same as a 30-point loss. I'd rather get blown out knowing we left everything on the field than pretend like, oh, we were close. All right, look, man. Look, I mean, game's over. Can't dwell on it too long. Whatever happens, happens with the coaching search. I think Dan's coming back. I want him to come back. It's not the end of the world. A 10-win season is still good. Now, I just hope and I pray to God that we're not in the Idaho Potato Bowl because clearly we cannot play on this field. Hopefully we get something like the Arizona Bowl or I don't care. Just this team has to play better going forward. Oh, man. I really feel bad for the players that were here to help build this program to what these expectations are now. It's got to be a gut punch for them. Honestly, everybody on this team, no one's happy we lost. It just sucks, man. I really don't want to look at the numbers, but here, we'll check them out. Oh my God. They were 10 of 16 on third down? You got to be, you know what? You got to be kidding me. I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to get more angry. So It's not all doom and gloom. I wish we played them again, but this is probably the last time we'll see them for a while. There's no reason to cry over spilled milk. Game's over. We got to be better. That's it. As a football program, as a coaching staff, as a fan base, the level has to be raised. We are now going to be expected to carry the Mountain West going forward. So Rebel Nation has to get ready to take that challenge head on. Honestly, I hate saying it. We have to try acting like Boise State. At least the Boise State that's carried this conference for the last 15 years. We got to make these games matter. Try to make every game at home as big as possible. Overall, just do what we've been doing. Lock in as a football program. I know this can be a super giant at the G6 level. I just know it can. The city of Las Vegas is ready for this team to be a big deal because everybody can see the Raiders ain't doing a goddamn thing. It's just going to take everyone in the Vegas Valley, anyone around the program, anybody that supports the program, players on the field, everybody here to make this a destination for all of college football. And it can happen. I know it can. All right. Well, that's all I got for y'all today. Before we get out of here, though, I will say I'm sorry for the mic. I don't know what I did. Maybe I dropped it. Who knows at this point? Today was just super disappointing. But don't get it twisted. It will forever and always be Go Rebels. We'll be back at it. I trust this team, this athletic department, to get things right. All right, let's get out of here. As always, if you like college football, this is a college football channel. That's what I do. I talk about college football. Mostly that has to deal with USC and UNLV, those are my squads, but I like talking all of college football. So think about subscribing if that interests you. If you have anything you want to say about this game or any other game that happened, I try to reply to all the comments, so drop one below. I think you should like the video. Okay, see ya.